You stopped on a Jewish woman watching this wonderful play with Jonathan Silverman. I was in the single guy with him. He's the best. Okay.
Right.
Then you shit on your date. Oh, no,
No.
that's right. She's now a lesbian.
Welcome to Fish and Snacks, the podcast that teaches you all about what's going on in sports, in life, and in Hollywood. And now, how about a nice round of applause for Eric Fish Snyder and Brad Snacks Grunberg.
Yeah. You gotta wake up. I gotta ask you something. This is Fish and Snacks, I think number 23.
Yes,
and we
sir.
took last week off for Thanksgiving. Why the hell would you take away your sex appeal? I have 70 and 80-year-old women that loved you in a mustache. They thought of you, I told you, they thought of you as a motorcycle cop. And now you just look like the fat guy that's waiting in line to get into the dentist's office. Come on.
All right. Burger King, man. I'm going to go get a big fat Whopper after this.
No mustache. You're not responding. No mustache. Why?
I was thinking about, 2026 is coming up. And a lot of people have said, you don't need a mustache. You're gorgeous. And that came from a gay guy. And I'm straight. But, let me tell you something. I look good anyway, baby. I look good anyway. But I look good with the mustache, right, Fish?
So you didn't listen when I opened. You were sleeping, but it brought sex appeal. My customer, Deja saw it and goes, Brad looks great with the mustache. You can, and there's so many parts. You're an actor. You opened yourself up to Hispanic roles and Greek roles. Now you look like, I just saw. I sent you.
Shit.
You look like Damone. I just sent you that thing in an email for Damone getting at the LAX. My
that
God,
was fantastic. I want to get. You know what? I'm gonna do what I got to do without you. I'm gonna put together a Fast Times at Ridgemont High reunion. I have an investor that wants to put up the money, and he's going to be my new podcast host.
Okay. Then why don't you try doing this now? You always threaten to leave, but you always come back at the end. You're
the shit I couldn't get out of my asshole. When I dig with my fingers.
Yeah, that's like great. Yeah, it's always about your asshole. Well, maybe you're the asshole. So it's good
I
thinking.
am an asshole doing this show.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah. Anytime you want to leave, buddy, let me know. Anytime you want to get out.
Right now, bring in Jordan Deck, our producer. This guy's got more of a personality than you, and he doesn't wear glasses and do this all day.
Yeah. When did you start wearing glasses? All of a sudden, you're wearing glasses.
Yeah, buddy, you get old, man. You get old, but I go to the eye doctor. And by the way, everybody should go get your yearly physical this month. Oh, heart, I go everywhere. You go everywhere too, right? Don't you?
Sex appeal, baby. Sex appeal. Hey,
going to the doctor.
You're a big guy losing weight, but have you ever gotten stuck in a chair?
Stuck in a chair? Right now. I can't get out of this fucking chair.
Well, we have some beautiful videos by our crack reporter, Jordan Deck, who can't, every time he goes to a restaurant, it closes after he leaves. So be careful. Don't go to Shucks.
Wait
come
on,
Jordan.
That Indian restaurant closed?
It closed.
No.
It closed. Yeah.
I heard the toilet blew up. Running with the
no, you weren't there. Come on, give me a guy stuck in a chair video, Jordo. Oh man.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get to some embarrassing stuff that's happened to you and I, but that is just, imagine you're at a picnic somewhere and you're just stuck in a goddamn chair, and the worst thing is you got to get up and go to the bathroom and then you're stuck in the chair. So that's happened to you before. Guarantee you that. No comment. All right.
I got some stories.
Now you got a lot of stories, but we're supposed to talk about whether or not we're handy. And you had a funny line to me off camera about, are you a handyman? Can you do things around the house? And now that we have the telephone, you can go to Google to fix things. I fixed my recumbent bike by going to Google. I am handy. Recumbent bike. It's a bike. It's a bike that I have back there. You sit in the bike and you ride a bike. It's not a regular bike. I guarantee you do a lot of steps in a day, from Burger King to Chick-fil-A. You have it all mapped out. You could do a walking display of where you go every day to get your fast food. You don't need a car. You know, no, Burger King. Last week it was In-N-Out Burger, Burger King. You are the Whopper, buddy. But I'm a handyman, except I can't do anything really significantly plumbing or electrical. But I can fix things.
Bartending at Chuck's.
That's a
the
trade.
greatest sports bar there is in
Thank
the
you.
world.
That's a trade. Are you handy?
No, only that. Oh, sorry.
Are you handy with your handy? Yeah. So if something breaks in your house, you can't go to Google on your phone and just,
No, I have a
figure it
whole
out.
team. I got Mike the Handyman. He does everything. Mike the Handyman is amazing. This guy does everything.
Right.
Fixes toilets, puts together beds. He put together this amazing desk I'm sitting at. Oh, he fixed my chair because I couldn't get out of it. Mike, if you live in LA, you send us an email. I'll hook you up with Mike the Handyman.
I like it. Does he wear like a tool belt like Schneider did in One Day at a Time, an old show with Bonnie Franklin and Val Kilmer?
Yes, matter of fact,
he's got the handy belt too.
He's a wonderful Jewish guy from Russia.
Oh, nice. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that's great. Well, look. In all, being serious, when you have that kind of talent to fix anything, women love that. They love that. They love a guy that could take a cardboard box and make a house out of it. They do. They also like fat. They like fat guys and mustaches better than fat guys without it.
Wait. How do you know that?
Because I just know about what women like. Because you think about food and I think about women. I'm married 36 years, but I still.
How did she marry you? I got to meet Vicky. I mean, honestly, you have no personality. You're not funny. That's why I'm on the show. You must have a big.
It's not all about that. I'm charming. There's a charm.
What?
I'm charming. I am.
I saw you bartending.
Charming.
I was entertaining them, not you.
Yeah, you were entertaining them. No, what you were doing was you were going around to each person at the bar and picking food up their fucking plate. What's that? Jambalaya? Let me try that. Oh, is that a shrimp scampi? It sounds good.
You remember the girl I bought her meal and a couple drinks? I think she was a banker. Beautiful.
I do.
African-American banker.
Yeah. Well, before we get to some handyman videos, it was true. Brad's great. Brad's a sport. Again, being serious. He'll walk into a bar. He walked into my bar and threw everyone 20s. The bussers and everyone. Not me. Don't throw me any money. I give you a couple of drinks, but he threw everyone a 20 and he took over the room, which is good. It was like, you'll do it again. We'll have you back.
Oh, I did it today.
Get down there.
There's a girl.
But the segment's about
her name is Gavinder. She's beautiful, and I gave her 20. I go, just make sure Dr. Norman has some clean towels.
Yeah, true. That's good. Gavinder, what a great name.
She's beautiful. Oh my
Gavinder.
God, I've been hitting on her for years. You know what she said? Call security immediately. I go, I gave you cookies from Cookie Good. She goes, get out of here. I'll call SWAT or ICE. But no, she's funny.
You have the perfect. You got some handyman videos. Shoot.
All right. Let's do
Who'd you say did the electrical work?
Oh, that would be my nephew, Thomas. He's very handy.
What year did his house burn down?
Oh, about 2 years ago. How do you know his house burned down?
Thomas.
Poor Thomas. There's wiring everywhere. What year did his house burn down? With that electrician knew Brad Snacks. Hey, you're not long. You keep this guy, forget it.
I'm going to tell you, Mike Handyman is God. He's really God, because I've asked him, put in a camera in my car. He did that. He's family, man. My mom saw him on the street, Swall Drive, where I used to live in Beverly Hills. And the guy who was doing all this construction in my condo, he was stealing money and not a good guy. So I called him. He fixed everything. Boom, 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 boom. I should have called you at the beginning. He goes, yeah. See you later. See you next time.
Well, let's do a couple more. Let's call. We'll get Mike. We'll get another plug for Mike later on, but let's do the handyman videos. Come on, Jordan. Fire away, kid. When you forget you're married to a handyman. Oh, fuck. Oh man.
Wow.
His head was in there. Oh, man. Go ahead. Say what you always say.
What do I say?
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh, that's it. Chris Farley. We miss you.
Chris Farley.
Oh,
that's going to leave a mark. Wow. Jesus, that's got to hurt. Fuck.
That's
Imagine
bad.
that. That's a bad way. You see all these movies when you get putting guys in, especially all the ones with Liam Neeson. Every Liam Neeson movie puts a guy in a car and bangs the car door to break his head open.
Do you know
John
who?
Wick. Every John Wick movie, same thing. The car
Do you
door
know
going into
who
the
Liam Neeson is going out with now?
Pamela
Pamela
Anderson.
Anderson.
Oh,
Baywatch.
lucky,
Yeah.
lucky.
What is that? Wait. What is that? Are you a Jew? What is this thing?
I'm just doing the cross. I'm everything. I know all the
What
religions.
is this? What is this?
Oh,
What?
I'm gonna umpire a couple games
What is
later.
this?
Yeah, I'm doing a little
What is this?
baseball thing. I miss
What are you
baseball.
doing? Creeper, whatever you told me.
Yeah,
I thought
whatever.
you liked me.
We'll cut out what you want. Well, I do like you.
Go Lauren, get her on the line. Get her on the line.
Where are we going? We got one more.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to wire up a three-way switch, but first check out this pro tip on electrical safety. All right, here's a pro tip for you. If your coworker gets stuck on some electricity, don't touch him because then you'll get electrocuted. Go get a 2x4 or something else that'll not conduct electricity and smack him in the face with it. Because you know what? Billy saved my life. Thank you, Billy. I mean, you don't have to hit him in the side of the head, but you can just poke him off or something.
Oh my God.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So remember, if somebody's getting electrocuted, don't touch him, or you're gonna get electrocuted too. Find something non-fisnerous, not steel, and just poke him on out of there.
Wait a minute. Does that guy get laid?
That might be the funniest video we've ever shown. But tell him who he really is, Brad.
Now, I got a question for you. Wait a minute. Does that guy get laid? Can you hear me?
Yes, definitely.
What is your answer to that?
He gets laid. You know why?
Why?
Because he's your acting teacher. That guy, Brad Grunberg's acting teacher is that guy. That guy was fantastic, funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? How did he get the bruise on his face? Sex? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe somebody smacked his ass at Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
You think he's into weird sex? He puts puts electrodes on like you do at the Green Door and all kinds of stuff.
Why are you asking me? You're friends with this guy.
Because you have a chance at getting sex with different people. I had the same woman for 36 years. I live vicariously. You're gonna ask me what that means. It means I live through other people's what their experiences.
People's English?
Yeah.
People.
Ringlish. Hey, you know why I'm so energized today working with you, loving this shit? What's time for, Brad? Today's episode.
Don't tempt me. I'm popping a chubby right now.
Oh, great.
Oh,
well,
man,
you take it. And today's Fish and Snacks number 23 is brought to you by W Energy Drinks, the official fuel of people who absolutely should have gone to bed hours ago, instead decided to record a podcast. It gives you clean, jitter-free energy with no crash, no word chemical taste, and no sudden urge to question every life choice you've ever made. It's the kind of energy that makes you feel like you could reorganize your garage, solve your taxes, and start a business before noon. If you want to feel that unstoppable, slightly unhinged motivation, head over to w.gg and use promo code Fish and Snacks, 10% off. One word, snacks, all caps, Fish and Snacks.
Nice.
Great.
That's music to my. I cuddle with that bottle. I cuddle with the bottle at night.
That gives you energy?
I don't look at count sheep. I count Dubby.
Count Dubby.
And I can't go to sleep. Wow, that's good.
Embarrassing stories from the past. We were told this in our pre-production meeting about it, and I thought about two. Do you want to start it off? You want me to start and go with the two that really, one self-deprecating
You go first.
Okay, you know this, and because you're great. You're an LA native that's never moved out other than going to college in Tucson, doing some other stuff. I don't know if it's still there. Is the Wilshire Theater still there on Wilshire Boulevard?
Yes.
I took a girl named Leslie Gershman, I think her name was, to see a play called Brighton Beach Memoirs. Jonathan Silverman in the play, 1984.
Incredible guy.
All right.
I work with him.
There's a bar next to the theater. Well, we're having a few drinks. I'm 24 years old, right? We get in the theater. I got to take this massive leak. And what's the one taboo thing you never do? You never get up in the middle of you got to wait to the intermission. I
Oh,
can't.
Jesus. Yeah.
I'm going to piss my pants. So I get up and I'm walking through the aisle like Larry David did in the famous scene. And I trip over this old man and I fall right into his wife. And she's this old Jewish lady. She said, "Hiya, bro, hiya, God." And she's loud. And I'm freaking out because it's the middle of the play. It's not a musical. It's the middle of the play. I can't look up at the stage. The old man is hitting me on back of the head. "Get off my wife. Get off my wife." I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. Okay.
Did you piss in
Really,
your
the
pants?
real.
Did you
real,
wait? Did you piss in your pants?
No, I didn't. But no, because when this happens, you lose all. You're thinking about the embarrassment you're going through. Security gets me out, right? And I'm banned. I can't go back in to watch the play or the second act. Okay. I wait for intermission for Leslie to walk out. She never came out. To tell you the truth, I never saw her again. That's how pissed off she was.
You have her
I met her
number?
at Mom's Saloon. She
You
never
have her
came in there
number?
again. She must have walked out. She must have watched the play and walked out the back where the alleyway was in back of the theater. Here's the
Is she
second.
single? And by the way, is she you like fat Jewish guys?
Well,
you
this
were
is
fat at one time.
1984. You know, it's funny. I try to find her on Facebook. Who knows? Not there.
Oh.
Here's another one that's going to kill you. You'll laugh. You'll make fun of me. Now, I'm 15 years old. I've never been with a woman before. I fall in love with this girl.
Sure, you still haven't been with a woman.
Well,
Vicky,
hang on. Let me finish the story.
Dump
So
this guy.
it would be indiscreet to tell you the girl's name. Is the first girl I should mention her name, I ever made out. Drop dead gorgeous. If I had to give you a visual, the young Kate Hudson. You know Kate Hudson is Golden Hardy's daughter. I'll make a long, really short.
How much
We're
did you
making
pay
out.
her? How much did you pay her to make out?
Well, no, I'm I pay her. She should have paid me. So I'm making out there. And hang on. She pushes me off her while I'm making out. She goes, "I'm not into you. You're a horrible kisser." Right? I'm 15 years old. My first kiss, right? I find out about a year later. I see her at McDonald's on Victory and Coldwater in the Valley.
Right.
She's a lesbian. And of course it gets
Well,
out.
Wait,
So now
we're talking. Wait,
there you go. So now it gets out of people are.
Pond? You brought her to the lady pond.
I did. But that became a moniker. It became, everyone kept saying, "Why don't you go kiss Eric Snyder, man? He'll turn gay."
So you dropped on a Jewish woman watching this wonderful play with Jonathan Silverman. I was in The Single Guy with him. He's the best. Okay. Right. Then you shit on your date. Oh, no, that's right. She's now a lesbian.
I made out with her. I didn't get 5 revolutions in her mouth, and she just pushed me off and goes, "You're a horrible kisser." You know, come on. You know, that kills a guy at 15. Truth, it does.
Hurts, lies will kill you. Want to hear mine?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm in 5th grade at Roscomer Road Elementary. Okay. And it was time for lunch. And I went to the cafeteria and I got 2 things. I got fish sticks and I got the pizza. You know the square pizza, the cheese pizza. Okay,
they were great.
And I'm there, and all of a sudden, I'm thinking about going back to class, and I go, ooh. And I never went to the bathroom there because they would throw spit wads over, and they knew it was me. Granny, you taking a shit? You taking a shit? I go, yeah. So I tried to wait till I got home, but that didn't work. So I went back to class. No, I'm sorry. I didn't go back to class. I shit my pants on the benches, but I did something really cool. I took my sweatshirt off and I tied it around my waist real tight, right? So the leakage would come on the sweatshirt.
Leakage.
Okay, so
the leakage.
So then I went back to class, and Marty Carlin, greatest 5th grade teacher ever. He passed away recently, but he was my hero. He was so good. He laughed at my jokes. Then he took a ruler and smacked it against the table. Grunberg, shut up. Yes, sir. So then there was a smell. And my buddy Mark Timchuk was my best friend.
There was a smell.
So it smelled of high heaven. And they opened the doors. "Hey, Brad, go open the doors, please." And then he goes, I figured out what it was. It's the Santa Ana winds blowing the garbage dump to the school.
Oh, come on.
I go, no, in my mind, it's my asshole, Mr. Carlin. And I told Mark Timchuk, we take that to the grave. Oh, don't tell anybody that story. But I shit my pants. Then I got on the bus opened the windows. The smell was horrendous. People were coughing. And then I got home, got off the bus, ran in the house. My mom goes, Sandy Grunberg goes, Brad, you okay? You okay, Mom? I'll be out in a minute. I shit my pants. And then I cleaned myself up. Well, my mom cleaned me up. I was 12. Good story?
It's embarrassing.
I like it.
That's
I like
it.
it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Have you ever heard of the tortilla challenge?
Is that like, who's the guy who eats all the hot dogs? Nathan's hot dogs?
Oh, what, Joey Chestnut? Is that his name?
Joey Chestnut. Is that what it is?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
God. What a fuck. Imagine that. Imagine making millions of dollars shoving 75 hot dogs down your mouth.
Incredible.
How are you not in that gig?
I can't get up to get there.
Yes, you can. You look great. Fuck, you're such a jerk off. Come on. You look great. He lost 125 pounds. Right?
130 now.
God bless you. Here's a tortilla challenge in a nutshell. It's a viral social media game, Snatch, where participants try to make their opponent laugh and spit out a mouthful of water. Okay? By gently but firmly slapping them in the face with a flour tortilla. We have some videos. Hit it, Jordo. Wow, that was quickie.
God.
Dana White has the slap contest. Now we have the tortilla contest. We got one more or two more? Let's see. We have one more. Oh, man. Oh,
look what I did.
Man.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh, my God. Look what I did. I took some water and I coughed.
Oh. Look at that.
No.
You know what? I don't want to judge anybody, but you have to get a life with just spitting water and throwing tortillas at each other. We as Americans would be laughed at around the world. So here's an interesting one, and we can get philosophical. You know what that means?
No.
I know this because I was thinking about this when we did our production meeting. The generational differences between boomers and Gen Z. Brad and I are boomers. Okay, we were born in the 60s. Brad tells someone he's 38 years old, but that's because he went to a cryogenic freeze. And, they came out and think he's 38. Actually, you're morphing back. You're the case of Benjamin Button. You're going back to looking younger. That being said, the only thing I could think different, I'll go first in boomers and Gen Z, is I think the work ethic. I think we had a better work ethic growing up. Yes. I think you and I had paper routes and we worked at McDonald's and we didn't think we're making a podcast right now, but we didn't think at 20 years old or 21 that we could do a TikTok video and make millions of dollars like a lot of kids in the Gen Z and kids nowadays. What do you think?
Absolutely. They all want to be stars. They all want to be rappers. They all want to do this. They want to do that. They don't want to work for it. I was a Lyft driver for 10 years and 5 months. Okay. I paid my dues. I couldn't do it anymore because they don't make any money anymore. And you should see, sometimes I have to take a Lyft. Like today, I got to take a Lyft. You won't believe this. I give them $10. They freak out. They go, what is this for? I go, it's a tip. I'll also tip you on the app. Is that okay? Wow, you're the nicest guy I've ever met. I go, it's $10. I mean, I don't have any money, but you spread it out. If you have money, tip. People look at you so strange. Okay. I mean, my buddy is still Lyft's driving. He told me a story about a woman who was in his car and she gave him $5 and she asked for $4.50 back.
Come on, really? You don't have change, do you?
He gets a nothing tip and then he gets 50 cents.
Right.
And
so,
yeah.
Do you think that so you did it because you have a work ethic? Do you think Gen Z people be Lyft drivers? Can you see these kids nowadays? Is it below them, Brad?
Oh, buddy, I have a story for you that you will love. I go to this place called Deuce's Barbershop. Okay. And you're going to come and I'm going to take care of you. Maybe. So this kid, 14 years old, walks in and his parents always Apple pay him $100. Let's just say. Okay.
Right.
He gets up from the chair. He goes, oh, I only got 40. And my guy, Harold, took it. Now he abandoned. He moves around to each guy. He keeps 60 from his parents and pays Barber 40. I mean, Alex, Terrence, my man, he's the greatest. I mean, it's crazy. Pedro, Eric. It's like, what are you doing, kid? He just wants to F you. Isn't that crazy? And he knows the
It's
parents, the whole thing. He's been doing this for years. So they said, and by the way, the shave, $60.
right.
And he keeps 60.
Right. Well, see,
Not good.
that's it. But the boomers and the Gen Z, I'm concerned that Gen Z wouldn't know how to protect themselves if we got attacked. They don't. They're, you know, every other country is ramping up their militaries.
Yeah.
We have a shortage, and
Yep.
I don't see kids. I just don't see there's a lot of apathy out there. And is our generation, Snacks, is it the last one that's really nationalistic and gives a shit about the future? I don't know. I don't know that yet. It's a good question. And only the next generation and Gen Z and after that, the guys like Jordo. Jordo's a young 30-year-old guy, but he's got our kind of work ethic. So it's out there. There's hope.
What did you say? He's 30 years old?
30 something, is he?
No, he's got gray hair. He's older.
He's in his 30s.
No, but he's got that gray patch, like
Yeah.
a skunk,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's
You have a
gone.
gray patch. You have a gray
I had a
patch
gray hair.
downstairs. On the
His gray
curtains,
patch
you have
was
a gray
gone.
patch. I've seen it.
I got gray.
No,
I'm
no,
not going to color it.
on your nutsack, you do. That's what I heard.
So let's move on.
Ah!
My nuts. Yeah. Take me to pay. Will they do that for you too?
Oh, by the way, I have a question for you. Can I answer this question? When I go to the bathroom, I sit down to pee pee and sit down to poo poo. My balls were screaming at me the other day because they're in the water, screaming. At In-N-Out Burger, get me out! I'm drowning! I'm drowning! I go, relax, I'm almost done. No, my balls. Your balls are drowning. Do your balls hit the water?
No, but I
Splash in
still
the
have
water.
I
No?
still have the elasticity in my sack. Yours are drooping. Yours look like droopy. What's the dog that's a big the leg what's the dog whose
Eddie?
balls what's the breed of dogs where the balls hit the ground when they're all Basset Hound? Is it Basset Hound?
Yeah. Greyhound.
The balls are always hitting the ground, and
Yeah,
that's why they're always
Greyhound.
barking because it hurts.
Greyhound.
That's you. That's
Oh.
you as a dog.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
you.
by the way, I'm going to take you to my dog park, dogppl.com. They just put in a bar and a store.
See, I told you we do a whole podcast about that. That's where you score on women because women love perfect. They love. Oh, you're so good with your dog Snacks, and he's 13. Let's get a margarita and talk about this.
Yes.
You're gonna get laid at a dog park
I
in
tried.
your car.
The
In
girls
your
in the
car,
yoga
and
pants.
Annie's
The
going to be
yoga
witness.
pants, Fish. The yoga pants. Where do you take Molly?
A dog park right by me, but doesn't have a bar. I mean, you
Well,
think
it
Vegas
should.
would have a bar in a dog park? That's
You know what? Everybody, they're opening in the Brooklyn now. I need everybody to look up dogppl.com and just see what you're missing.
right. We talk about stupid shit that people do, the tortillas, and we give just great videos that Jordo finds. It just shows you that you and I are normal in the landscape of morons. But this story, it's called What a Dope, and it's about Taryn Acri, ACRI. It's a Florida woman. She's back behind bars Snacks just days after being released on bond for drug trafficking after deputies found meth in her tote bag that read on the tote bag. It read in quote, definitely not a bag full of drugs. Check that out.
That's funny.
Red flag.
Yeah,
I
hello.
mean,
yeah. Take her out of the car, cuff her, put her in the squad car.
so her illegal troubles began Snacks when the car she was a passenger in pulled over by a deputy last week in Brevard County, right? Deputy Lexi Gordon's canine unit dog, we love our dogs, Aurora, detected something amiss in a few bags, according to Acri, that were inside the vehicle. The driver let the deputy search the car, insisting that nothing illegal should be inside. But the bags were loaded with illegal contraband, according to cops. You know, all I have to say to put a tag on this is when you have bags that say definitely not a bag full of drugs, they're gonna look in it. It's like having a bag from Burger King. You can smell the food and they say, there's no burger and fries in here. Bullshit. You know? The bag, it's I'm speechless over people like this. It just brings a level of society down. I'm sorry. You got any thoughts on that?
What's the question?
Well, the question is when someone does something like that, has definitely not a bag full of drugs.
Oh,
It's a red flag to someone that's a dog. When a dog sniffs the drugs in the car, it's
yeah.
going to find the drugs.
I got a funny story from the Tropicana. So people did this a lot, but this one guy comes up to me and goes, Johnny Cocktails, I'm having the time of my life. Do you know where I can score? Score a girl? You can score one of these girls, but let's just give me a little bump. That's all. It was Vice. I got him. I go, you're a Vice officer, sir. How stupid do you think I am? You want me to tell security to walk you out? No. I just needed a little bump,
Yeah, it's people.
Terrible.
Who knows? People's brains all work in different.
Oh, Fish, it's always like this. Oh, what's that? What's that bag? That white bag? Oh, that's for my friend. Right? My friend. No, it's for you, honey.
Yeah, it's
now. While you're
now the white, but I jumped the gun a little bit before we get to our Oryx Outdoors. Jordo found this great piece about people that survived things that nobody should survive, and I kind of edited it down a little bit. One you'll really recognize: Vesna Vulovic fell 33,000 feet in 1972. She was a flight attendant, Snacks, who survived the midair explosion and fell from the cruising altitude. She landed on a snowy mountain and lived. Chances are 1 in 100,000.
Wait.
So
I don't. Was this a small plane or big plane?
I don't know, but she's a flight attendant, so it had to be a bigger plane because she was on a plane. So I'm going to go through these. Roy Sullivan was struck by lightning 7 times. A park ranger got hit 7 separate times and survived every one, and then fought off a bear with a stick. Unbelievable. That's
Wow.
I knew it. Yeah, my cousin knew a kid that got struck by lightning in Yellowstone and died like that 7 times. Are you nuts? What was that great movie with Travolta where he was struck by lightning and he had all these, he became a genius. He was a moron, became a genius. God damn it. Fuck. Someone Google it and get to us. Look at this great name. Phineas Gage. What a great name. That sounds like a rock and roll star.
Yes.
Metal rod through the brain. This is 1848 when you were born. A 3-foot iron rod shot through his skull and out the top. He survived, walked away, and lived another 12 years.
What?
With the metal rod in his head. Yeah.
I
saw it on the Discovery Channel.
We're both Jewish, but we're very spiritual. Every day's a gift. I've had a couple of near-death experiences. I was robbed.
Well, I got a few more for you. Yeah.
There it is. You're here for a reason. Make it worth it.
These people are surviving shit that it's 1 in a million. Harrison O'Keefe survived 3 days underwater. Okay. His ship sank to the ocean floor. That's impossible because of the pressure, right? He found an air pocket and stayed alive for 60 hours in total darkness and rescued by divers. Imagine how scared, the coldness, 60 hours in complete darkness. If that submersible just one time, just a crack in it, and you'll die the worst possible death of that. That's just the crushing of your bones and your brain by the pressure, right? This is something that's great. Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived both Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the only person ever. He was in Hiroshima when the bomb dropped in 1945, survived. Wow. Traveled home to Nagasaki, survived that too, and lived a long life. And then I'm going to give you one. They made a movie out of it. I think James Franco played the character. Aaron Ralston cut up his own arm to escape. After being pinned by a boulder hiking, he amputated his arm with a dull knife and hiked to safety. The movie 127 Hours. I saw it. I think it is James Franco.
That's amazing.
Is based on him. So, like Brad said, everything's a blessing in life. And if you're one of these people that get struck 7 times or you're stuck underwater, until it's lights out, it's not lights out. This episode is sponsored by Oryx Outdoors. Okay, we're gonna get you. You've lost weight. We're gonna get you more outdoors. The only outdoor gear brand, Snacks, that understands you want to look rugged without being rugged. If you're not climbing Everest, You're climbing a small hill next to your parking lot because it looks scenic. You're battling the elements. You're battling a mosquito that has somehow outsmarted you 3 times in a row. But with Oryx gear, you look like a seasoned explorer who eats trail mix for breakfast and casually says things like, quote, yeah, I only bring ultralight gear now. Visit oryx/outdoors.com. Use a use the promo code Fish Snacks for 10% off your entire order. That's Fish Snacks, all caps, because nothing screams outdoor expert like shouting your promo code at a website while wearing a brand new jacket you brought for aesthetic. Enjoy. Don't get lost out there. Sports. Big basketball guy right here.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. I when I go camping, I go to the Four Seasons. Ritz Carlton. You know that? Do you know that
Yeah.
campsite? You know that campsite?
Oh God. Goes to the four, brings a tent into the Four Seasons.
I
Has
got to
penthouse
make some
suite.
money with this podcast, man. I can't fix a thing. I mean, I don't ever. Indian guides. I went hiking and I got so many mosquito bites. But you know what? With Orc, they're amazing because you can get in the tent and nothing comes in. You know,
nothing comes in. You know,
that's right.
They Oryx gives you everything you need.
Everything.
You could you're an ingenue. You're just going camping for
What's
the first.
ingenue mean? What does ingenue?
Ingenue means you're a first time doing something. An ingenue is me trying to kiss a girl at 15. You know, and it didn't go well. My first audition for a kiss was like Jabba the Hutt. Horrible. I can't get it out of my head.
Can I bring
I'm still
Vicky
thinking
on
about
and
that.
ask if you're still a good kisser? Your wife?
I don't know. I made it. I did something.
No. I want to ask Vicky in a testimonial, like Dennis Franz, Andy Sipowicz. I'm an interrogator on our show.
Yeah. So when you meet my wife for the first time, you're gonna walk up to her and say, "Was Fish a shitty kisser? Is that why you just married him because you felt sorry for him?" You know.
You said it and I didn't.
Yeah, I said it. You didn't.
Yeah.
So let's get to our sports segment. One thing that crushed, and I let him go on this, Snacks and I, is the Clippers are always the shit sister to the Lakers in Los Angeles, and they pulled something. Steve Ballmer owns a team. God bless him. He's done a great thing, build a new stadium. But there's a legend that played in their team named Chris Paul. Is there true, Snacks, that they let the guy go? They let him travel back with the team on a road trip and they cut him?
This is a despicable move. This is his last year. Okay. He's philanthropic. He's still got game, this guy. He's a wonderful guy. And remember, the Clippers sent him packing. They sent him packing with JJ Redick, all those guys. They were so loaded. What is Banner thinking?
Ballmer.
Thinking.
Ballmer. Is it Ballmer?
Ballmer.
No, Ballmer. Yeah.
He's bombing. And who's the GM there?
That's a good question. I should know this. I don't.
I like Ty Lue, but I don't understand these moves. What is going on? The guy's a legend. He's got rings.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Hey, shout out to Draymond Green. He had a kid while on the road. He's you tell you what one about Draymond Green, wonderful father, wonderful person. Let's get the Warriors going. My Lakers are kicking ass. Great win. And we're taping this on a Friday for a Monday release, but the Lakers just had a great win over Toronto last night. The Warriors are hovering right around 500.
Yeah.
But you know what, dude? The fucking Oklahoma has a 10-game lead. What are they, 24-1, Brad?
SGA is unbelievable. They're going to win it again. They're going, you know why? Because they deserve it. You know,
well, they won it last year. What could stop them? What could stop them? Injuries. That's it.
That's right. Always in any sport, injuries.
Who do you like? You follow basketball.
Kirk Gibson's home run. How about Kirk Gibson? Tommy called him out of the dugout in '88. He goes, "I want it, Cap. Let's go.
Hey, Gen Z, there you go. Gen Z, you want to see a guy that worked hard? Yeah. Go back to 1988 in October. Kirk Gibson's home run to beat the A's in one of the most iconic moments in LA history.
Backdoor slider from Eckersley. He knew. You know why? He studied him. The coaches told him he always throws a backdoor slider 3-2. And guess where it was? Where Freddie Freeman's was.
So a couple more sports things.
Baby.
I'm not following the NBA as much as you are, but it looks like the West is a wrap, even though they're quarter through the season, maybe a little bit more than that. The East, I love the Knicks. Uh,
They're great.
who's the kid's name from Milwaukee? Akapupis. I can't remember that.
Yeah.
Giannis what? He can't stay healthy. He's a great player. He cannot stay healthy.
Remember, they kept him. He was gonna jet to the best deal.
Yeah.
He's already won a championship for Milwaukee.
I know.
So yeah,
The Knicks are my team, and I love Brunson. I love
Brunson.
I love Towns. Is playing great. The kid they got from Minnesota.
What about Draymond Green? He had a kid. What do you mean on the road? What does that mean?
No, he's on the road. He couldn't be with his wife, and he felt awful. Yeah, and he goes,
there's a commercial for Kia with his daughter playing basketball. That's great.
But he felt horrible because she went to labor real quick, and boom, he thought he can get back. And of course, the Warriors are a class.
This is his second child.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good question. I know the Warriors are so culpable. The Warriors
he's nuts. So yeah, he's nuts, but he is really cool.
He
will protect you on the court.
Absolutely.
Steph Curry has a bodyguard.
He plays with passion, and that's just lacking in a lot of sports.
His last contract, he signed $100 million contract.
I know, right?
So, Peter Guber and the other guy, the owner, they gave it to him. And you know what? He's unbelievable. He still hits threes. He still blocks shots.
We did a podcast before Fish and Snacks. No one watched. But one thing that we did that I'm really happy about, that people, friends of mine and family, we always gave an update of what was going on in Hollywood every week. You had so many people out there, and you're an actor, and everyone you knew, the strike, the writer's strike, the actors strike, and we've got an update. And Jordan gave me a list of what's going on in Hollywood right now. I'm going to read it. I'm not going to even make a reaction. It's all you when I get done. When you listen to this, you're going to shake your head and say, Fish, I told you so. I told you this was going to happen a year and a half, 2 years ago. This is a list of Hollywood media layoffs, okay? The unfortunate trend can still be felt following the COVID-19 pandemic and dual Hollywood strikes, the latest event to hit Los Angeles hard, besides a series of wildfires that broke out in January. And no one's doing shit about any of this stuff, okay? So Vogue came out with all this, what's basically going on, Team Vogue, and with what's going on with all the studios. And I'm going to give you a list of what's going on, okay? Paramount laid off 1,000 workers in late October, another 1,000 to follow. Brad, let me go with this, right? That's 2,000 people off at Paramount. Amazon just laid off 14,000 people in its corporate workforce. And the quote from Amazon, this generation of AI is the most transformative technology we've seen since the internet. And it's enabling us to do things so that we could expand money into better situations. No, what you're doing is you're taking human jobs away. Go fuck yourself. That's my narrative on that. Microsoft, 4% layoff. Warner Brothers, 10%. Lionsgate, 5%. They're not doing anything in Hollywood to fix this, other than giving an excuse. But when humans lose their jobs and AI is the victor here, what's your take on that, Snacks? And I'll shut up.
It's terrible. They do it around the holidays. They have kids. They can't buy presents.
Stinks.
They get evicted. They don't give a shit about only one thing: making money. And a big announcement today is that Netflix bought Warner Brothers Discovery.
See that?
For $72 billion. Hello, $72 billion. Okay. And Sandler, I love Netflix. Sandler has a deal with them. They're great. I watch it every day. They have great documentaries. But you know what? The bottom line is they don't care. What have you done for me lately? What have I done for you lately? I made you $1 billion.
Well, do you think it's a good thing? Is that going to help you? Do you think Netflix?
No, because less is not more. Because
True.
You take project. I've taken a lot of my projects to many, many people. Well, we love it. We have something like that in development, if you know what I mean. Yeah. They steal from you. That's why they never, ever tell you yes right there. And then they come back, it was a great pitch, Brad. We really love it, but we have something like that in development. So they don't get sued. I've done a lot of famous people. What?
This ever happened to you? You just thought in my head. Have you, because you're a writer, have you ever pitched something to someone and they said, Brad, this is great. What else you got? But we'll get back to you on it. Then 2 years later, you see a movie, or 3 years, and said, fuck.
No,
They
I
good.
haven't experienced, but I used to write bits for Comic Strip Live at the Laugh Factory. Okay.
Oh, great.
And
Mitzi
the
Shore.
producer, I wrote this bit for the producer. I'm not going to tell you his name. And it was crowd work. The host goes out
Sure.
and works the crowd word for word. My bit, word for word. I called him on it. He goes, I know nothing about it. I
Carlos
gave
Mencia?
you the pitch, and I could have sued him. I have a great attorney, Tom Rothman, unbelievable guy. He goes after everybody and he wins. But the bottom line is, why are you stealing from me? Well, you have not. You never sold anything. Oh, okay. I've been on,
I'm trying.
118
Yeah.
shows. I directed already. I produced. I write with my writing partner, Sean White. That's the business, man. It's going to get worse and worse and worse.
I hope not.
If they give you a chance and you make $1 billion, I always believed in you, Brad. I always believed in you.
I'm not into this person, but it's Gen Z probably is. So Miley Cyrus will soon be having wedding flowers. She's 33. She's engaged to musician Max Morando. He's a drummer. The couple's engagement comes after Cyrus stepped out the Avatar Fire and Ash world premiere in Los Angeles Monday, December 1st, sporting a diamond ring. A rep for the jewelry designer, Jackie Ashe, confirmed to People that it's a bespoke ring, which features a cushion-cut stone set on a thick 14-karat yellow gold band. I can only imagine what that costs, Brad. I know what a single carat costs. So my point to you is she's very happy with this guy. People like her, the voyeuristic people, they're very into what everyone does in this business. So, Brad, I'm talking about Miley Cyrus with this new guy, Max Morando. We have breaking news. The hell with him. She shouldn't date him. I have breaking news. Check the just released. I believe TMZ is going to get a picture of this also. Go. Oh! What about me? How could she not look at that and say the guy in the middle is a handsome kid? Looks like one of the Bon Jovi kids.
Wow.
Miley Cyrus said, "What about me?" Wow.
Man, I'm going to contact your publicist. She's not married yet. Day 23 is in the books, man. This is great. Oh, man. I want everybody to listen to what we say. Do something in your life because 2026 is going to be the best year ever, guaranteed. Okay. That is Eric Fischneider. I am Brad Snacks Grunberg, aka Johnny Cocktails, aka Chunky Love. We'll see you next week on 24. And guess what? Subscribe. It's free.